Hello, folks. It's your girl Nikita Shanae, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are ending 2019. We ending it. This shit is over with. We starting something new next year. New resolutions, new weight loss, new movements, new cars, new everything. 2020. But I'm still going to take some stuff from 19 over to 20. And one of the things that I'm taking over, or several things that I'm taking over from 19 to 20, is my makeup. It got to stay. It have to stay. When it do you right, you got to keep up with it. So, I'm letting you guys know everything that I use on and off camera because I get a lot of people asking me, hey, Keita, what do you recommend for this? Or what do you recommend for that? What's your favorite this? Or what's your favorite that? So, I'm going to give you everything that I use on and off camera to look flawless. Hunty, flawless. Every single day, flawless. Alright, so I'm actually going to go into the way of I apply my makeup routine. So if you want to see how I do this, what I got going on, stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you guys everything. I'm letting you in on everything. All right, so Lego. All right, so let me get serious. Okay, brows set your face. It sets your face. I cannot stress that enough. When your brows fucked up, throw the whole thing away. Like it's just not even working anymore when the brows are fucked up. So my brows, or the thing that I use on my brows, have to be the Precisely My Brow by Benefits. This is my favorite, all time favorite product that I use on my brows. I use number 4 and 5. I use 5 to outline my brows, and I use 4 to fill it in. Especially now that I have blonde hair, I don't like for my brows to be super dark. So, and I feel like my shit is uneven right now, honestly. She's still uneven, but it's gonna work. So yeah, so I definitely use Precisely My Brow. I do like the Fenty Beauty Brow, but this is probably honestly my go-to. Alright, so when I get finished doing my brows, I like to clean them up, especially if I'm in between threading or waxing or whatever case may be. Some of the hairs is just kind of grew just wildly, or whatever the case may be. I clean them up. Or honestly, if I messed up on my shading it in or whatever, shaping it or whatever, I take concealer. Concealer corrects everything. It corrects everything. So the concealer that I love to use is the NARS, what's this? Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is the color I use. I use the color Caramel. I love this for my brows. This is actually what I used to highlight under my brows today and fix them up today. So I like this because, to me, I feel like it's pretty much full coverage. It gets rid of all of the things that I don't want to be noticed about my brows. So this is perfect. I also use this to you on my lid, to prime my lid as well, to make my lid one color, one shade, or whatever you want to say, or whatever you want to call it. But this is a good base to start for my eyeshadow. So I use this, it just kind of depends on what look I'm going for. So yeah, this served two purposes: to conceal under my eyes and correct my lid color. So I like it. I can't complain. All right, so next I'm actually going to start prepping my skin. When I prep my skin, I use a moisturizer. My favorite moisturizer that I've been using lately into the 19 that I'm taking definitely into the 2020 is the Marc Jacobs Youthquake moisturizer. So this is like I have dry skin, so I love stuff that's like hydrating to the face. All of my products most of the time are going to be somewhat hydrating because I don't like a dry face. My skin is already dry. I don't like my foundation looking dry. None of that. So I love this. This is a gel type of base. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a gel type of base. And when you put it on, you can feel the hydration like locking in and taking over, okay? So, after I get finished with that, what else do I do? I'm trying to think in the order that I do my foundation. I prime my face. I have 2 primers, and most of the stuff that I'm telling you about, I used on my face today to get this a flawless look. Yeah. So the two primers that I'm actually going to recommend today is the first one is the Hydro Grip Primer by Milk. You see a lot of people raving about this because it's something to rave about. It does wonders for your makeup. Like, it sticks to it, it grips it, it holds on to it, and it locks it up. So this is also a gel-based formula that I love as well. So what I do with this, I use this mostly in like my T-zone area, under my eye and stuff like that. I definitely love this. And then I'm going to go in with my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I put a dent in this stuff. Do you hear me? It's a good old little dent. That's like, all that is a dent. So I like this because it smoothed out the texture of my face, especially if I'm having, like, if I got some type of texture going on. Like, and when I say texture, like my dry spots and stuff like that, it's like, it evens everything out and it's smooth to make my face to where my foundation lay flawless over it. So yeah, I know you're probably wondering why I use two of them, but I use the Hydro Grip Primer because it grips my foundation and makes my foundation last all day. And I use the Tatcha Canvas Primer to get that smooth type of finish. So when I'm applying my foundation, it lays smooth, flat, and flawless like you see now. Like you see nothing going on here. Like you see nothing. So thanks to these two primers, try these. Get these. I think these, yes, these definitely come in travel size because I got these too in like my purse in travel size. I have two. Alright, so after I finish primer, I'm getting ready to start my foundation routine. So I'm going to color correct. I love color correcting because I have under eye circles and I love to get rid of those. As you see, you can't see no under eye circles at all. You can probably see like a little bit of hollowness, but you don't see no under eye darkness. So the thing that I love to use is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love to use this orange color right here. It's called Coral. This is one of my go-to orange correctors. I love it because it has a brown base to it. So it blends in nice with the skin. Oh, and I forgot, this is the Contour Cream Kit in the color Deep. So I use this for that. And while I'm already here, I'm going to show you guys. Anyway, for my contour, I use Chocolate and Espresso, which I'm going to turn around this way. Chocolate is this color right here and Espresso is this color right here. I use those two to contour my face. So I'm just letting you know because I'm not pulling this out again. Alright, when I finish color correcting, I'm pretty much going on to foundation. I have 3 foundations. I love them equally. But if I had to pick one, I'm going to show you the first one that I would pick over any of them. If I only had to pick one. So the first foundation I would definitely say is the L'Oreal Pro Infallible Matte. This started it all. Like, this foundation is everything. I literally have about 6 of these. I'm sorry. I really have about 6 of these. Like, this is bae. This is hus bae. This is everything. Like, so, and then it's affordable at that. I think it's like less than $13. If you can find your shade in this, even if you have to buy 2 of them to make your shade, if you can find your shade in this product right here, definitely pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up, please. You're going to thank me so much later. When I tell you this is a 24-hour foundation, she's going to get you right for 24 hours. She's going to get you there. I'm letting you know she's going to get you there for 24 hours. Alright, the next foundation is the foundation that I have on my face today. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is my everyday foundation. Every single day. The L'Oreal Pro Infallible Matte is my foundation that I will wear to like events where I'm not trying to test anything. I need everything to go exactly as planned. I know I can call on my bae. So that's her. She for events. She for I'm not trying to try nothing new. I want to know how I'm gonna look in photos, everything. That's her. She is an everyday wear. She's a lightweight, natural type of look, a natural radiant type of look. She's an everyday foundation. I got this in the color New Caledonia. A lot of people probably think this color is too dark for me, but I love to have my foundation a little bit too dark than a little bit too light because, baby, I don't want to be light. No, nothing wrong with light. I just prefer my chocolate melanated skin. So I love to be a little bit darker. I'd rather be darker than lighter. So this is my everyday foundation. Alright, so my foundation that I would wear any day, all day, every day if I had to wear foundation every day, it would be the Fenty Beauty foundation, because this is very, to me, very lightweight, very sheer, but you can probably build it up. And I like the fact that it's hydrating. She came out with a hydrating line, so this is her. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. That's all I can say. I love her. If you have dry skin and you want to pick up a foundation that's a little bit more on the expensive side because you got a little extra coins to spend, I would definitely recommend picking up the Fenty Beauty. Find your shade. If you got dry skin, find your shade and get her. I love it. And the colors that I'm in is 430 and 445. I mix both of those together because one has a different undertone and one has a different shade color, so I have to mix both of them to get like my color. Alright, so when I get finished doing that, I'm pretty much getting ready to conceal. So the two concealers that I would definitely choose is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer. I got the color Chestnut, and then the Milk, what's this, Flex Concealer, and I got the color Cinnamon. These two are perfect. I use both of these today, but I use this at too light under my eye, and then I use this like around it because I like to be a little bit lighter right here, and then the rest is just a tad bit darker. But these two are perfect, and I'm super hard on concealers. I am very hard on concealers, but I think these two do what I needed to do. Alright, moving on. I already showed you guys my contour. I do like the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Espresso, but because I already used the orange color corrector in the Anastasia palette, I just go ahead and use the contour color in there as well. So, and that's actually what I got on my face today. Also, I definitely love these two bronzers. I would say concealer and bronzer like in the same sentence probably. Is the Fenty Beauty bronzers. This is Cocoa Naughty. This is probably one I use the most, and it's the dirtiest. This is the one that I use, especially if my under eyes is a little bit too light and I need to bring some color back to my face. I definitely love to use this. And then if I'm just want to be like chocolate, you know, golden chocolate, juicy chocolate, I'm going to go with this. This is the one that I actually have on my face today because I wanted a little bit something a little bit more deeper, so I definitely went with this one. So this is bae as well. I'm not, these two are bae. Like, these bring your face back together, you know. Alright, so blush. I'm not a huge fan of blush. I'm not a huge fan of blush or highlight, honestly. But if I had to pick a blush, it would definitely be the NARS Dolce Vita blush. It looks like this. To me, this is the everyday blush. This is the blush that I have on today. I feel like this is the everyday blush. It's deep enough for me to use every single day. I don't like a super bright blush. So, I like something a little bit subtle and a little bit something natural, I'm going to say. Highlight, y'all, I'm really going to leave highlighting in 19. I don't like to highlight, honestly. I highlight today, and I'm going to tell you what I put on today because I feel like I needed to give you guys something. So this is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatts. I use the color Moscow Mule. This color right here I use to highlight a little bit because I got a lot going on with the eyes, the pink and stuff like that. So I thought about just using this, just kind of pull it out today. So yeah, but I mean, I like it. I'm just kind of growing out of the highlighter phase. Yeah. All right. So, now on to my eyes. The two palettes that I've been loving is the Natasha Denona All Neutral palette. This is me. This is the everyday look that I feel like I can rock. This is the everyday look palette. I use this. I took this palette with me. Not this particular one. I have one in my kit, but I take this palette with me every time I do a client look because they have some really, really pretty transition colors for every skin type. Every skin type you can think about, they have a good transition color. So I definitely use this as a transition palette for most people, unless they want like a neutral, natural type of look. But for everyday look, this is the palette that I will definitely run to. I love it. It's all matte, all neutral. Well, it's not all matte, but it's definitely all neutral. And you can get a lot of good looks out of it. All right, the next palette that I love, I just received this, but I already know I love it. And I already know this is probably the only palette I might just probably hit pan on, like dead ass. And this is the palette that I have on my eyes. This is the Tata Beauty Volume 1 palette. And Tata, if you ever looking at this channel, if you ever looking at this video, baby, we need a whole bunch of glitters. We need a palette full of glitters. I would definitely get it. All right, so this is the palette. This is the palette that I'm actually rocking on my eyes today. So she have different finishes. So she have a matte, sequin, and metallic, and glitter. So the glitter is what I have on my eyes today. I know I said several times that this is the best glitter I have ever tried. This is like by far, I swear to God. Well, I'm not going to swear, but I promise you this is the best glitter. And the reason why I say this is the best glitter because I have almost zero fallout, for one. Two, I do not need a base. I do not need a glitter glue. I do not need any type of adhesive to apply this to my eyelids. And three, it moves around on the eyelid so easily when placed on my lid. And it blends phenomenal with any other color. So the two colors that I use on my eyes, I use this whole palette. I use all of Poet, which is all of the purples, and I use this glitter color right here and a little bit of my black on my outer V to kind of deepen it up a little bit. But I know I'm going to go through this palette. I know. So, Tati, if you ever looking, you can send me another one and, just make a full glitter palette. That's all I'm saying. Just make a full glitter palette. Alright, so that is it on the eyes. To set my under eye concealer, I forgot about that. I use the Graftobian Professional Makeup in the color Banana Cream. I love this. This is perfect for me. I'm super hard on under eye setting powders. I do not bake. Let's make that clear. I do not bake. Only time you would think, and I wouldn't even consider baking, but a lot of people would probably consider it baking, is if I'm doing a look like today and I don't want any fallout on my concealer. I'll let this stay. I'll put a little bit more on there and let it sit. But it's just really just to catch the fallout. So I definitely won't call it baking because I already got dry skin. So I don't want nothing else that makes it look dry. So I love this. If you ever want to get a setting powder that looks good, like I'm looking right now, pick up the Graftobian palette. The Graftobian thing. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Lip, if I had to pick a lip, I'm pretty much a lip gloss type person, so the lip gloss I would definitely recommend is the Extinguish. This is the one by KKW. I love this one. By itself, it looks good. It looks bomb. But lip combo that I've been trusting and I've been loving lately is the NYX Suede lip liner in the color Downtown and the Makeup Revolution Sheer Brilliant Gloss. I got the color Sheer Darling. Oh, I got the color Darling and the color Hustle. This is the perfect nude color for me. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, let me stop. I got two more things. To wipe off my foundation and stuff like that. To wipe off my powder, setting powder and stuff like that, I use the Sephora Micro Smooth. This is Bay 2. This is Huz Bay number 2. If the first one didn't work, and I got divorced this time. So, this gives you that flawless look. Look, you can't see nothing. Nothing, baby. Nothing. So, I love her. She is the reason why my skin looks so smooth when I'm finishing applying my foundation. So if you can find your color in it, I think that's the darkest color. If you can find your color in that, please pick that up. If not, Sephora, come on, let's talk. Let's talk. Get the people what they want. Get them what they want. All right, and then I spray my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. It is inexpensive and it is the best thing yet. So it brings everything together and it blends everything out flawless. So yeah, so that is it. If you have any questions, please make sure you hit me in the comment section below. I think I might put everything that, like, all my favorites in the description box. I might do that. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, if you have not subscribed to your channel, it's the last year. Do that. So yeah, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you hit the bell and turn on your notifications so you will be notified of my videos. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video and in the next year. Ciao.